In about 5 days, I will officially be moving to Chicago. After almost 4 years of international travel, the prospect of returning to Turtle Island was impossible. And before I had my ticket, before I had the certainty, I was so excited about the impossibility of it all. The ignorance, the darkness of the unknown was titillating. But now that I'm certain that I can and that I most definitely will be returning, my heart doesn't race at the prospect of it anymore. Something miraculous has once again become another ordinary part of the tapestry of my life. So I wonder, what does this mean for how I tell my story? How can I reconnect with the extraordinary nature of my life if I don't feel the extra outside of my ordinary? You know, I waited to literally the very last minute to record this video, and I'm not ashamed. I've been finally getting the volunteer experience that I was hoping to get this whole time, and I've been enjoying myself. So, the audio is so bad, so echoey in here. I wish there was a way for me to like muffle but also amplify my voice and dim the other sounds. Surely there's some settings I can fuck with. Anyway, as I record this video, I will be moving to Chicago in T-5 days, and honestly, I couldn't be more like, okay, as I'm recording this, I'm very excited. As I'm recording this, I'm like, oh my god, I'm really doing it. Because I'm gonna be so for real right now. There are parts of me that was like waiting for some part of my plan to fuck up. Like I was waiting for like, oh, your visa's about to expire and no one's helped you. You've not been able to fundraise, etc., etc. And miraculously, my decision to ask for help outside of the way I originally thought I needed help is what got me the help I needed in the first place, which is insane. So like I was trying to fundraise to get a ticket and like 1 month of living expenses when I returned to the US. But I was just like, you know, yes, it would be easy to just ask for money because that's what I've been doing, but it's like I need help. I need help understanding what I'm doing or like having a different perspective from what I'm doing, because obviously this isn't fucking working. You know, like granted I'm traveling, so finances move a bit differently, but it's like I need to talk to someone whose financial advice I actually respect, to like help me see how I can live outside of just asking for donations every 3 to 6 months, you know? And so I reached out to my old guardian at Lightum to ask, literally to be like, hey, I need some perspective. Here's what I've been doing. Here's what's not working. Here's what has worked. Can you give me some insight, some advice, something? Because I really want to go back to the States, but I also just, mutual aid, I'm not attractive enough for mutual aid to be the way I get there. You know, I don't have a big enough sob story. I'm too privileged to benefit from mutual aid in any impactful way or any way that's like actually moving me towards my goals and not just making sure that I have food to eat and a place to sleep, you know? Bare survival. Anyway, I talked to her and she was so excited to bring me back to the States, which I have a few like, maybe that's a red flag. Maybe, because she's white, you know? She's an older white lady married to a conservative man. And like, you know, she still very much believes in the system. And it's like, girl, but at the same time, she like again, she was so excited. She's like, I know you've been gone for a while. And I was like, it was so crazy for you to leave. But if you want to come back, I am so glad to help you. And I'm like, all right, cool. Let me take that. So I'm moving to Chicago. And the thing about it is, again, as I'm recording it, like, the prospect is exciting. But, like, even just yesterday, I was just thinking, like, it was exciting when I didn't have a ticket. It was more exciting when I didn't know how I was going to make it there. Now that I know, I have a ticket and I'll be landing in 5 days, it's not so exciting anymore. And I think the reason why it wasn't exciting is because now it's like, it's kind of like I was like, okay, God, help, show me how I'm going to get there. And then I'll do everything else to make sure that I have what I need. But I literally saw a video today talking about how, like, that's not how that works. God doesn't plant the vision in your heart and in your mind for you to then execute on his vision. No, he's giving you this thought, this desire, this feeling, this download as like hey, I'm about to take you through what needs to happen in order for this to happen for you, I'm about to bring you through this process and to get to this outcome. Just letting you know this is where we're going. And you're the passenger princess, right? I'm telling you where we're going. Okay? You just need to sit back and ride. And so it's like you trying to hop in the passenger seat, pump the brakes, turn the wheels, sit your ass down. I already told you where we're going. You don't need to worry about nothing. We're going to have our little pit stops. We're going to have our little snacks. We're going to have our little, our kikis, our music moments. We're going to have everything we need to have. You really need to stop trying to hop in the driver's seat and take control when I already done told you what's about to happen. You feel me? Also, like, I feel like this is so indicative of what I'm about to step up to. Like, it's very princess, it's floral. You should see the top. Can you see the top? It's got little, like, lattice bits on it. Like, it's definitely giving princess. I'm gonna insert a picture of my old room, but like this is definitely like, hey, start acting as if everything that you desire is already here, because I'm about to bring you there. I'm about to put you exactly where you need to be. I'm about to place you. I'm about to be positioned in front of the perfect people to witness me and my gift. And not just my gift is in my singing, my voice, but my gift is in my energy. The gift is in what I have transmuted the pain of my circumstances into, alchemized it into this energetic wealth. I'm already being witnessed and loved and served mightily just for existing. I'm not doing it. I'm not even singing, I'm not even doing it. And honestly, I just don't feel like it. But like, I'm not inspired to sing, so I just haven't been. But just knowing that, like, I believe it for real. Like, I also watched another video today talking about like how black people will only be free when we disconnect from the black church, and then she went on to talk about white Jesus. And so it wasn't necessarily black church, it was more white Jesus. But she was talking about how like black Christianity is more about liberation than white Christianity. Because Protestants are all about shame and repression. Black church was about getting free, praying for liberation. White prayer is about suppressing the shame and guilt and finding a way to be rewarded for all their misdoings or the things they perceive as misdoings. Like that. We're not praying for the same thing. We're not praying to the same God. It may have the same name, but we are vastly different. And so all that saying, I'm still a Christian. I'm a black Christian. And it's the same thing as, I'm a woman, but I'm a black woman. It's a totally different lived experience being a black woman. I don't even identify with the name woman. Like, I truly feel non-binary. But the point is, I believe in a God. And that God is not a man. That God is me. That God is my spirit. That God is my ancestors. That God has given me this gift of love and life, of liberation. And, I'm grateful to have a relationship with that God. I'm grateful to be able to pull my power from that relationship with that God, you know. It's within me. Anyway, I don't know what the point of this was, but I just needed to talk at a camera because I said I was going to do it on Thursdays. Also, I'm going live on TikTok in like 5 minutes or so. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.